What is up, my friends? It's Lloyd from Iron Dog Journey. It's Tuesday. We made it. One more day under the sun. Isn't that great? Should be thankful. Should be thankful just to be here today. You know what I'm saying? Sitting on YouTube right now, watching videos. I mean, life could be worse, right? Things are good. Well, today I got 150 burpees and 150 sit-ups. You know, good and bad, easy and not. You know, it's one of those things where it's exhausting. Mentally, you know, you're working through it. It's like, especially the last 50, my brain's like, what if we just quit? What if we just quit now? What if we, you know, will it matter? It's like, and then my whole thought was like, no, you can't. You got to do what you say you're going to do, man. You show up and you do the work. You don't have to enjoy it. You don't have to love the whole thing, but you got to do the work. You know, and it's funny because, like I've said 100 times before, I don't even really know exactly what I'm working for, you know, other than trying to stay alive. I want to be alive for my daughter to grow up, you know. But past that, you know, I don't know. I don't know if it's really doing a whole lot to my body, if I'm changing it all, or I'm not losing any pounds. I need to lose a few pounds, that's for sure. Well, I say that, but basically I'm just saying to get to my goals. I'm not trying to say I'm fat because I've been there for sure, and this is not that. I'm very thankful for my body, but I'm trying to, you know, set some goals, and right now I've got some extra around the middle, and I need to figure out what that's all about. I eat fairly healthy. I weigh in at, well, the last time I just weighed, it was like 133, or I'm sorry, 183, 184. You know, and like I've said before, I sat at 211 for a really long time, and that was not a good weight for me. And then after I began after I began running a couple of years ago, I got all the way down to 170, and I was just skinny. And then I started lifting, and since then, you know, I've got to 183. So I don't know. I don't know where I'm supposed to be quite honest with you. I know that, you know, if I'm just setting goals for myself, I probably want to get closer to 175, I'm thinking. I know the number is really not the important thing. It's, you know, just how you feel, and, you know, looks wise, you can kind of tell, you can kind of feel where you should be. I think, you know, I'm no expert by any means. I'm just figuring this out as I go. But yeah, I think maybe 175. But I think I need to eat a little cleaner on the weekend. Well, I know I need to eat cleaner on the weekends. I don't eat bad. You know, during the week, you know, I bring all my lunches and snacks to work with me, and my calories are pretty on count. Every day I eat pretty much the same things, and then at night it's variable. But the thing is, you know, we usually eat really late. And I go to bed digesting food, and I know that is not good if you're trying to maintain or lose weight, or sleep for that matter. So I'm thinking about maybe trying to prep some dinners for myself, you know, like some chicken and rice, broccoli, that kind of thing. It's kind of what I'm thinking as far as food goes. But at any rate, you know what? One thing that I got to remind myself over and over and over is believe in myself, believe in the process, keep showing up. Don't worry about the past, who you were, what you did before, the things you didn't do, or the future, the things that we don't even know will happen or not. You know, they say we spend most of our time either living in the past or living in the future, and we spend very little time in the present. And I think that's why, you know, burpees, for instance, are hard because in that present moment, you can be pretty uncomfortable sometimes. And it's easy to get lost in your head. It's easy to get lost in your head for me. And I speak for me. I can't speak for anybody else. Maybe everybody else has a different process, but it's easy to get lost in your head and start thinking about all these things that, could be happening, or stressors, around the house or work, or, the future, or the past, or how you failed before and, you're going to fail again. Or, there's so many things that go through your brain, and it's really, really important to try to learn how to be present. And I think that's why, a lot of people try to meditate. I think that's why meditation is so good, because I think, although I'm not good at meditation, I think that's the whole concept, trying to be in the moment. That's the point of it. And I think that's pretty cool. I think that's cool to try to be in the moment. That's something I'm really trying to work on. I wake up every day and I try to let go of past issues or whatever could or couldn't happen at work or whatever, the pursuit of my art. I try to just let it go. If it's something I can do something about, if it's something in my control, then sure, I can work on that. And I do. And here we are. This is what I'm doing burpees for. But if it's most things you can't control, because you can't control the future, you don't know what's going to happen. The future often surprises us. And the past is gone, man. The past doesn't exist. In fact, what is it? Alan Watts, and one of the philosophers, that I've listened to quite a bit on YouTube. He's passed away now, but he said there is no such thing as the past or the future. There's only the moment. And Eckhart Tolle might have said this too. There's only the moment, because even right now, the past is gone. The past no longer exists, and the future hasn't arrived yet. The only thing you actually have is this moment. And it's super profound if you really think about it. 1 second ago is already gone. You're never going to change 1 second ago. And the future, you have no idea what will happen. Like, you can guess, but the reality is we don't know, and we can't control it. You might die. You might not even be here. The people you love might not be here. You don't know what will happen. Things can change, and they do all the time. So the more we can be in the moment, the better, and just realize that nothing is that big a deal, man. Nothing. You just keep moving forward and live the best you can, and you can't take anything with you when you go, and you can't change anything that's already happened. The future, we're trying to plan for the best we can, but you can't stop it from moving on. So, yeah, I think it's Eckhart Tolle. You might want to look him up. He talks about the moment, the present moment. It's pretty profound the way he says it. I did an absolutely terrible job of explaining it just now. I realized that as I was talking. That's another thing that you start doing when you do these voiceovers. You start when you just, this is all off the top of my head, when I do these voiceovers, clearly, if you couldn't guess. But you start getting kind of lost sometimes in your own thoughts as you're speaking, and they don't always make sense. So, but it's kind of a cool process. It's almost like a little bit of a journal, a diary entry, whatever you want to say, and I like it. So last night I had the opportunity to play my VR headset, and I chose guitar instead. So I went outside and played guitar, and I sang for quite a while. And quite honestly, I felt like it was sounding pretty good. And playing guitar and singing is the weirdest thing, because in my head, sometimes I'm like, man, I'm hitting it. This sounds really good. And if I was to record it, I'd be embarrassed. Because then you really hear it's like, wow, you actually aren't good at all. But yeah, that's the weird thing about it. So then it makes me a little self-conscious that people hearing me must go, damn, dude, you could stop any time now. But that's okay, because I really enjoy doing it. But yeah, so today is Tuesday, like I said, getting ready for work in a minute here, and gonna have another great day. It's gonna be a hot day, I think. It's gonna be a good day, man. What else can I say? All right, guys, I'm gonna drink some coffee and stop rambling, and I guess I will talk to you tomorrow. All right, thanks for listening. I appreciate each and every person that listens, watches video, supports me, cheers me on. I need it. I love it. I enjoy it. And I try to get to you guys as well. Lately, it's been much harder. I haven't been able to spend as much time supporting everybody. I haven't had an opportunity to get on YouTube as much, so I'm watching you guys, and I appreciate you. I'm rooting everybody on, but I will talk to you tomorrow. All right, guys, this is Lloyd from Iron Dog Journey, and I'm out. right, y'all. It's Tuesday. Warrior Tuesday. We did it. We made it till Tuesday. It's good, it's good. 150 and 150 today. Whew. That was tough. I don't know why it was so tough. It shouldn't be as tough as it is. Maybe it should be, I don't know. It's good though. I'm really glad I did it. I'm thankful. I'm thankful for today. I'm thankful it's Tuesday. I'm thankful for sweat and being able to exercise, because not everybody can. Remind yourself of that. Not everybody can do what you do. So be thankful or not. It's your choice. Well, choices, right? All right, guys. It's time for me to chill and relax and have some coffee. Hope you have a great day, whatever you're doing. Do something for yourself. Do something for somebody else. Make the world a better place for you being here. Or don't. All right. We'll catch you tomorrow. Stay strong.